Hi, I'm Shelley Carney, and I'm speaking today with Mike Dexter of Bridgers and Paxton. Hi, Mike.
Hi, Shelley.
So tell us about your company. What do you do there?
Well, Bridgers and Paxton is a consulting engineering firm that specializes in mechanical electrical systems for buildings. So these could be a variety of commercial, institutional, industrial applications. Certainly schools, hospitals, office buildings, manufacturing facilities. And we design the mechanical electrical systems for these buildings.
Okay, so you're working mostly with industries such as hospitals, schools, and
Right.
anything public, or just anything private, or just public buildings?
No, private office buildings as well as private laboratories, and certainly industrial applications would be private.
Okay.
And we have offices in both Albuquerque, Phoenix, and Colorado Springs.
Oh, terrific. So, what are some of the new and exciting technologies that you're working with?
Well, some of the most interesting developments right now relate primarily to controls and to the way we deliver our work. The computer-aided design and drafting systems, and the expansion into smart building design, where the systems that we design no longer are just lines on paper. They're actual objects that have characteristics. So we design with a pump. It's got a flow, a pressure, a voltage, a horsepower. So it's a real object in addition to its spatial considerations. And it allows us really to build the building on the computer before we build it in the field. So that is probably the most significant development in the industry today.
Okay. And is there an increased demand or interest in renewable and alternative energy technology right now?
Actually, quite a bit. The whole sustainable design movement has been rejuvenated since about the last 10, 15 years. It was very strong actually back in the 70s, but has been rejuvenated in the last several years. And there is considerable interest, and we're doing a bit of designing solar, particularly PV and domestic water heating. We've done a very little bit of wind, but solar does seem to be much more active than it was for many years.
Is this something that's just mostly in the Southwest, or is this all over?
Certainly, we practice in the Southwest, and so I can comment on that. Both New Mexico and Arizona for sure, and to a somewhat lesser degree, Colorado. I can't say for sure in other parts of the country.
Okay. Well, Mike, I have a long question for you, so I'm going to read it to you. If other cities besides New York City follow ambitious programs to reduce energy usage in buildings, what could that mean for the economy of New Mexico and firms like Bridgers and Paxton?
Well, that would actually be a great opportunity for us. It would certainly force us to work in very collaboratively with architects early in the process. There would be a great focus on minimizing loads. This would be much more applicable to new construction than to retrofit. We'd have greater ability to dramatically reduce energy costs in new construction than in retrofit. But with that, we would certainly envision a lot more daylighting, a lot more use of renewable energy, and much greater control over building usage. So as far as for Bridgers and Paxton, it would mean more work. We would certainly be involved in more aspects of the design. And for New Mexico, it could conceivably mean greater growth in New Mexico, because New Mexico's climate is more conducive to low energy usage than many other climates are.
So Is there anything else that you would like to make sure that people understand about your presentation today?
Well, that it was certainly a pleasure to be able to work in the solar building. A pleasure to be able to work with some early pioneers in solar energy. Frank Bridgers in particular, who was a champion of it, and so we are the benefit of all the work that they had done, and we are doing our best to carry that on.
Oh, terrific. Thank you so much for speaking with us today, Mike. And I'm Shelley Carney with Streaming New Mexico, here with Mike Dexter speaking about solar energy at Bridgers and Paxton. Thank you.